Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Regirock from Pokemon. Let's get started in the top center of our page by drawing in a circle. Now we're going to move to the either side and draw the same size circle, leaving a gap on the inside. Now let's draw one more circle up on top. And then also along the bottom. Now that we've drawn the circles, we can work our way around the side of the head. So let's get started at the top with a straight line going across from left to right. Now we're going to come down in an angle on either side. Now on the left side, we're going to draw another angled line coming down, lined up with the bottom edge of the circle. Now at the bottom, we're going to flare out two more angled lines, going out and down. Now we're going to close off the bottom edge of the head. Starting on the left side, we're going to angle down and in. We're going to leave a gap in the middle. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now let's close this off with a straight line. Let's work our way down the body. So starting on the left side, we're going to draw a long line coming straight down. And then on the right side, we're going to draw a shorter line coming down. On the left side, we're going to draw in our first facet of the chest. Starting up here, we're going to angle down and in. Draw a short angled line going up, lined up with this point here. We're going to connect these 2 points with a straight line. Now we're going to add a facet on the right side. From this point, we're going to angle down and in. Draw a short line going across. Now we're going to come up in an angle. We're going to line this up with the top point right up here and close that off with a straight line. Now we're going to come down the side of the body. In between these 2 points, we're going to draw a straight line coming down toward the waist. On this point here, we're going to come straight down to the same height that we have on the left. Now let's flare out the hips. From the left, we're going to angle down and out. The same thing on the right. From these 2 points, we're going to come down towards the lower torso with an angled line. Again, leaving a gap in the middle. Now we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Let's add some facets to the body. From this corner, we're going to angle up and in. And then on the right, we're going to go in the opposite direction, towards the same height. And then we'll close this off with a straight line going across from left to right. Let's connect the top points towards the hips with a straight line. Now from this point here, we're going to come up in an angle, almost going straight up, right about there. We're going to connect that point to this bottom corner with a straight line. Now let's go over to the left. From this point, we're going to go straight across with a short line. We're going to connect that point to the bottom. Now from that top corner, we're going to come in and up with a short line to the same height as we have in this point here. We're going to go across. Now let's connect these 2 points with a straight angled line. We're going to continue working down with the legs. So from the corner of the hip on the left side, we're going to angle down and out. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to create a little bevel on the outside. From the left, we're going to come in and down. Now we're going to go straight across towards the inside of the leg. From the inside, we're going to come up and in. And we'll pull this straight up underneath the lower torso. Now let's go in and add some facets to the lower edge of the leg. Starting from the corner here, we're going to draw a short angled line going up and in. We'll do the same thing on the right, coming inwards. We'll connect those 2 points. Now from the top left corner, I'm going to go straight up towards the outside of the leg. And then from the inside, we're going to go straight across towards the inside. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Starting with the bottom corners, coming in. We'll go straight across. Now let's connect the outside to the inside here, and then this point here to the outside of the leg. Now we're going to tuck the lower part of the leg in behind the thigh. From that bottom corner, we're going to step out and draw a curve, starting with a curve that comes down and then out. On the inside, we're going to step in, come down, and then flare it inwards. We'll do the same thing on the right. From the ends of the line, we're going to come straight down with a short line. Now let's draw the bevels along the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left, we're going to come down and in, leave a gap in the center, and then from the inside of the leg we'll come in, and we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now let's add the facets along the bottom of the feet. From these 2 points, we're going to draw that same length line that we have on the outside, going up. Now let's close off the inside, and we're going to connect these corners to the outside and inside of the leg. We'll take that and flip it over on the right side, starting from the bottom corners, and then join up the inside to the outside. Now we're going to move back up and draw in the large shoulders. So about halfway down this line, we're going to angle up and out towards the left. Let's line this up on the right side and do the same thing. Now from here, we're going to draw 2 long lines coming up and into the same height as we have at the top of the head. So let's start on the left side. Go up and in. And then we'll pull this in behind the head with an angled line. Now along the top, we're just going to square this off with a short line going across. And then from these points, we're going to go a little bit longer, going straight across to the outside. We're going to take that same length line and duplicate it right from this inside point. Now we're going to connect all these 3 points with a straight line, starting at the bottom and then working our way towards the top. We'll do the same thing on the right. From the top corners, we're going to come down an angle in behind the head. Start on the left side, come down, and do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to stack the arms in underneath the shoulders. Let's start on the left side corner here, come down and out in an angle. Now we're going to come straight down with a short line. And we're going to go across towards the body. We're going to leave a little gap on the inside, and then we'll come up and in. Let's do the same thing on the right, starting from the corner of the shoulder, straight down, come in towards the body, and then we'll pull that up in an angle. Now from the inside corner, we're going to draw an angled line going up to right about there. We're going to connect those 2 points with an angled line. And we're going to go up and towards that corner of the shoulder. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the inside corner, we'll go up in an angle, come down towards the outside, and then we'll connect these 2 points with an angled line. Let's stack another block in underneath. So from this corner, we're going to step in, draw an angled line going out, and then we'll come down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Stepping in, going out, and then come straight down. Now we're going to take that and flip it over on the inside of the arm. From this point, we're going to step in, angle in and down, then we'll come straight down. Now these 2 points are going to merge in towards the center point. So let's start on the left, come down at an angle, and then we'll go back up. Let's do the same thing on the right. From this point, we'll step in, angle down, come straight down. Now we're going to merge these towards the center point. Now let's add some facets to this block. Starting from this bottom corner, come straight up just underneath this line. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with an angled line, and then we'll come down on the inside. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to leave a small gap and draw in a large fist. So from this point we're going to move over towards the left, start with a point. We're going to draw an angled line coming down and out. And then from the inside we're going to come in and then down. Let's do the same thing on the right. From this point we're going to go out, start with a point, come down and in. From the top we'll go out and then down. Now the fist is going to go wider as we come down towards the edge. So to start on the outside we're going to go out in an angle. And then from the inside we're just going to come straight down just alongside the leg. Let's do the same thing on the right. From these 2 points we're going to come down and in. And then we'll cap off the end with a straight line. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now let's add some facets to the fist. From this point we're going to come up and in. We'll do the same thing with the right, coming in towards each other. Now these 2 points are going to merge in towards the center point. So we're going to change that angle. And then from that top point we're going to go straight up towards the top of the arm. Let's do the same thing on the right. And we're going to come in towards each other. And then we'll connect these 2 points with a straight line. Now we're going to close off the outside of the arm. From these 2 points we'll draw a straight line, and then these 2 points, we'll connect those. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now let's connect the fist to the arm. So on the outside we're going to go out with a short line and then come down. We're going to take that and flip it over on the inside. So we're going to come down and then straight across. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting on the inside, we'll come down, then angle in. On the outside, we'll go out, and then come straight down. Last thing we're going to do is add a couple facets on the inside. From this corner, we're going to come down in behind the fist, come down and in on the inside. Do the same thing on the right. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Regirock from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.